Hello and welcome. In this video, we will explain everything you need to know about initialization, including when it is required and how to create setup data. This will help you get up and running with our Booster app in nearly no time. Whenever installing our Booster app within a Business Central environment, which contains data, you should run our initialization first. That ensures that existing data from your solution is clean and prepared, allowing you to start using the solution immediately. An initialization can only be carried out once per company. If it already has been done, an information is given accordingly. And while running it, there will be no extra questions, whether you like to change or skip data. Please be aware that if you are not only use our Booster app, but one of our vertical solutions or other solutions, please get in touch with your Kuma Vision contact person to discuss whether an initialization is useful and how to carry it out in your case. The following example is presented in Business Central and concludes the topic of initializing Kuma Vision Booster. Let me demonstrate why initialization can be important based on one example with already existing data in your Business Central environment and a new field that has been added by the Booster installation. Therefore, we open the sales invoice. Newly added is the field print line, which, as you can see here, is not set to true. Now let's start with the initialization, which is available in the assisted setup, and once more, please be aware to only use this right after new installation and before using the Booster app. The wizard has only one step. After the note that this step is only necessary if you already have data in your Business Central company, you can continue. Please note that the initialization may take a few minutes depending on how much data you already have in Business Central. In this last step of this assisted setup, you also close it. Let's take a quick look at an example of the solution data initialized here. To do this, let's go back to the posted sales invoice and take a look at the print indicator on the lines. This field is new and controls the print. The field has now been initialized with true by default. Create setup data. This feature allows you to prepare the solution for usage in test or production systems through the creation of all required data in record time right after installing it. We are creating data such as a new special number series for dispatch processing and process document ID. In addition, the new reports for the solution are entered in the report selections, as well as other Kuma Vision Booster specific content. Please be aware that while this gets you easily started in your production or test environments, it is not desirable if you already completed some or all of the setups manually, as your work will then be overwritten. Let me show you now how to run this in Business Central. I will use an example to show you why it makes sense to create setup data. We create a new sales order. And get an error message that the process document ID must have a value. This field has a number that is automatically assigned in the sales setup. To create this number series, the function to generate the setup data can be used. Open the Kuma Vision module setup via Tell Me. Click Related and then Setup and Demo Data. Here you see all modules which provide you with these functions. In our example, only the Kuma Vision base is installed. Through one click, we now create the setup data. This is where data such as number series, but also, for example, the report selections are created in Business Central. I will show you what data we have created here using two small examples. For the first example, we open the sales setup via Tell Me. There you can see the number series for the process document ID of our solution. This number series was created and entered. The second example is the report selection for sales. We also open this via Tell Me. You can see here that we have entered the reports of our solution with the creation of the setup data. Let us create a new sales order and you see that we can create the sales order as the number series is now available. For our example, we just enter an item and quantity. When printing, you can see that the layout of the app is already being used now. For more information, please see our online help at the given link. We hope that you are now well prepared and have learned everything you need to know about initialization and the creation of setup data. Thanks for your attention.